What is going on, guys? Today we are going back to Little Armstrong because it just worked out that today we're going back to Little Armstrong. So we decided to go back to Little Armstrong because we didn't get to see everything. Eli and I went a little bit further to the right. The walk out there isn't bad. Last time it looked like we were super duper unfit. My bag's almost 30 kilos and everybody else has a bag because we have heaps of food, heaps of water, and all of our change of clothes, all of our gear, and our diving weights as well. So it is quite a lot of weight. So as much as I'm unfit, I'm fitter than I looked in the last video. That was my bad. So we're gonna go down there, check out the water. Today looks like an absolute mint day again, and I'm super pumped to get in the water. What? Look at that. Oh my God, it's even clearer than it was last time. That's insane. Because we're the first ones here, you can see all of the lizard marks, bird footprints. Where are they all? I wonder if old mate's out yet. That's where we found him, over there. So I'm sure there's a few around. Look at that.
Hey God, it wasn't a hole. I'm not doing this.
It's saving. Look at all this. Oh, the seagrass. There's seagrass following me. There was crayfish under every single rock that we looked at, and I found this absolute mammoth of a crayfish, Western rock lobster. That guy is the biggest by far that I have seen, and I know water magnifies that guy, but if you took a third of his size off of him, he was still a giant crayfish. I completely forgot to say, but that beeping noise is my Sunto D5 dive computer. We take it for snorkeling trips so we can tell what the water temperature is, obviously tell the time. Also, it means I can start a conversation with other people and tell them that I scuba dive. So this is definitely a dive where you want to take your time and just enjoy everything. It's not all fish and super duper colourful fish. There's quite a lot of grey fish, whether or not they're silver drummers or a bunch of other random fish around here. The pomfrets or whatever they are. A ton of these little blue fish on the left. And there's a bunch of little cracks and swim throughs that you can do and still have access to the surface. So if you're not confident on swimming in overhead environments, there's quite a lot of cracks like this one here, where if you do have a panic, you can shoot straight up. Just try not to rub the walls too much. Be mindful of where you're putting your fins, because the more people that go through these things and they're kicking the walls, then obviously it'll start ruining it, and that would be a shame. We actually found a beer bottle buried in the sand that Eli insisted on taking back and putting in the bin. So I pulled it out, he dove down and grabbed it. And then he held on to it for like 20 to 30 minutes of our swim where we went around. And fortunately, you put the air in it, it bobs around for ages, so we could just leave it at the surface, duck dive down, have a play around, and then just go and find it again. So it was sort of fun. I can see why dolphins play with bottles and stuff. But there is heaps to see here, especially if you can duck dive just for a little bit. If you're going to hold your breath for 10-20 seconds and just cruise along, it definitely helps if you have a weight belt, because you don't need to use that much energy to stay down. But it's not required, because I understand that that is a pain in the ass to drag around, especially if you've got to drag around everybody else's weight belts. But there is still heaps to see if you don't just stay at the front. We always hear people that just walk off the beach, put their head in the water and go. There's nothing here. It's boring. It looks like this. Still really cool. I think it's amazing. But some people think that it's a complete waste of time. But I highly recommend, if you're gonna do and you want to see all of these cool things, keep practicing, get out there, experience it, download all of the free weather apps, go out and do some real dirty dives. You'll go out, you'll get it wrong, you'll get out there and the water will look like milkshake, but that is literally how people learn. Without having been born into it and growing up with it. Most adults don't even know when to pick a good time at the beach or when to go snorkeling. So take your time to learn, and I promise you that it'll be way more enjoyable when you learn how to even just do little duck dives, or hold your breath for a little bit, or just to slow down and enjoy all the little things, because unfortunately we won't always be around to see these things. Even if they last the next 100 years, I guarantee you almost every one of us in 100 years will not be around to see it. So whether or not it's going to last 1,000 years, we're not going to last 1,000 years. So enjoy it while you can. So that's another little Armstrong based snorkel done and dusted. The last one was only like a week and a bit ago, 2 weeks ago, I think. We went and explored a few different things. Managed to find the swim through that I did last time. I found that like blue devilfish or whatever he is. He wasn't in there this time, but I did manage to find some other pretty cool swim throughs that you guys would have already seen. And I was pretty pumped with that. Oh yeah, check out there, over there, I think that is Blue Destiny, the dive boat. Well, would have been a perfect day to go diving out there, but the kids don't have their diving ticket yet, so we're gonna go catch the bus now, catch the ferry, go get our car, drive all the way home, clean all the gear, and probably plan a trip next week, eh? Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.